The idea behind what we're trying to achieve here is we need to encourage our businesses to operate in excellence so that when they see our names coming up, the names of our businesses coming up, they say, no, let's go with them because they are good. My grandfather always used to say, I remember growing up, I would ask for money. He would never ever give me a lot of money because he'd always say to me, until I know that you can manage the small amount of money that I give you, then I can give you more. He still hasn't given me much because apparently I guess I'm not good, but the amounts have increased with time. I used to get just $1 when I was going to school. As I grew up, I started getting $10 and getting $100. It's increased. But my point is, if we can't manage the small clients that we have, the small businesses that we have, how do we expect to make them grow?
Local authority, we were afforded the opportunity for the chairman of the local authority to come as our guest of honor, and the chairman, I think some of you were here, you have seen her coming in, and she is just sat there, and also the Councillor Lesley Dedman. I would want to introduce you to her.
Hello, I hardly dare say anything now. Yes, I'm from the council. So, and what can I say about the parking? I was very lucky to have a lift, but I totally understand about the parking. We need more car parks. The hotels need better car parks. I sympathise. All I can say is, better luck next time, perhaps. And I was very, very glad to be able to come here and listen to the previous speaker, which is a hard act to follow. And you will see, I don't know if you have read about me in the programme, that the main thing that it says about me that I would really, really like to push is I'm a visible supporter of the care workforce. And I had a nursing home of my own before I became a councillor. I was a councillor, but I do understand all the problems that we all go through. I don't have my care home anymore. It was adults, and I really enjoyed it. I was saying to my friend who brought me in this morning that it was a very happy time of my life. It was so nice to be able to look after people, and also this is the end of life, but to make those days happy. And I quite see what the previous speaker means, wherever he's gone. I think he's disappeared. About leadership is fine. You need your really good staff, and that's quite difficult. But the main thing, and he mentioned it, was compassion. And I think people forget that. And I do know, and I'm speaking out of turn here, I hope no councillors are present, the way the council often approaches it, and Ofsted and the Care Quality Commission, is these are the rules, that's what matters. No, it isn't only what matters. You need somebody to fulfil the rules. You need somebody to be able to do the regulations. You need somebody to know what they're looking for and give it to them. But the main quality that we all need in any care situation is that compassion. And I'm sure, looking around here, I'm sure everybody here has it. I know in my nursing home, all the carers had it, and to a certain extent, the senior staff, because we had matrons. And that's the thing I would really like to stress, that I try all the time with the council officers to say, it isn't so much the regulations, it's the compassion, the kindness, the caring. We heard about the profit that people can make, and I think that's very good. We made a profit at my nursing home, good for us. But we wouldn't have been able to work without our care staff, and they were the most important. So my message is always nurture the care staff and nurture your clients, in my case the older people, which was sometimes not easy. Sometimes people are very difficult and you feel like saying, oh, I can't do it anymore. But we always carry on, and I think that's the main message, that kindness, compassion, and also slightly fulfilling the regulations, but you have to do it. And my recommendation for that is always have somebody on your staff that can do the regulations when they're updated, as they so often are. Get somebody who knows how to fulfill that one. We gave up the nursing home, I think it was 2017, and by that time we'd had it for 25 years. The early years were great, because if matron said to a care assistant, please go and turn Mrs. whoever, the care assistant would go and turn, and that was it. You knew it was done. Nowadays, you have to fill in 2 or 3 forms to say you've done it. You know, and this is always what I'm saying to the council officers. I'm going off message here, but I'm always saying that you should always trust your staff. It isn't a question of have you filled in the form, although it is, isn't it? But yeah, you have to trust the staff. But if I could reduce some of these regulations, I certainly would. Anyway, I'm not going to go rabbiting on. Thank you very much for inviting me, and it's really lovely to see you all. Thank you very much again. Thank you.
I would like you to share your vision about these books that I have in front of you.
Okay. Thanks very much. I know we are behind time. I think I should have talked about this when I started my presentation in the morning. Part of what I do is I move around doing mock inspections, and what I find in most of the places is I noted that one of the commonest thing which is a requirement is to have a visitor's book. So most places I get there, I'm never made to sign a visitor's book. So what I've done as my company, we have printed, I don't know how many, for all registered providers who are here. We are going to be giving you, so that when I come to your place, no excuse when CQC comes. Because it is also a requirement. I don't know how many they printed. We are only giving this to them. I want to do all this. Where I'm seeing firebooks, which are not firebooks, they are actually fire hazards. So again, as a company, Care Quality, we have printed numerous firebooks which are compliant and approved. We are giving to registered people so that we are also going to be compliant. So we don't only come and take money from you every time. Sometimes we give. And last but not least, where's Lovejoy? Lovejoy, if you can stand up, my sister there. When I went to her office for inspection, I found some very important quality statements displayed in her office, and I said, where did you get this? And there was a company name there. And she said they were posted, someone came to me. So what we have done again, those who are CQC registered, we have taken it upon ourselves to print all the A4, both 34 quality statements in line with CQC. We will also be giving, but these are not for you just to take and keep them. They are for you to take, display them, so that you impress CQC even if you don't know all of them. So thank you very much.
So for those that are registered, please come and see me. I know you wasn't asking for something, but please see me. See me. I think in China they say, so come and see me, then I'll give you the books.